Watch this outplay, guys. The Talonflame dives us under our tower. I'm able to Sludge Bomb, double hex it. I eject away from the Pikachu stun, so I still have the Hex ready instead of wasting that one, so I can re-engage back onto the Blastoise, and we're able to wipe the enemies while getting dove. Yo, you're watching Shurkou, we're back with some more Pokemon Unite, and in this video we will be checking out Gengar, and we'll be checking out the forgotten build of Gengar, which is of course Sludge Bomb and Hex. That used to be, when the game came out on the Nintendo Switch, the most broken Pokemon in the entire game if you use that moveset. But of course they ended up quickly nerfing it because it was so broken, there was almost no counterplay. It would just hit you with that Sludge Bomb and just continuously hex onto you, and pretty much 2 or 3 hexes and you were donezo. But that build can still be very good, especially if you're able to get to the late game, and that's exactly what I will be showing you in this game. Before we explain the rest of the build, make sure to subscribe, ring the notification bell, guys, so you don't miss any further Pokemon Unite content on this channel. Now again, the build that I showed you last time was Shadowball and Dream Eater, and honestly I don't see many Gengars who use this build I'm about to show you here. Most of them use that Shadowball Dream Eater style, where you're really gonna be able to one-shot one person. You will also have a much better early game because you get Shadow Ball at level 5 as opposed to the Sludge Bomb, which by itself is really underwhelming, guys, okay? So as you can see, I'm already playing pretty defensively. By the way, both of these builds you always want to go into the jungle. Please don't play laning Gengar, it really doesn't work, man. It's just gonna put a burden on the unfortunate teammate who has to end up playing with you during the laning phase. That is always not fun, to have that ghastly in the lane, and as you will quickly notice, you will be sitting in that ghastly evolution. Maybe you'll reach Haunter, but you'll wait quite a bit before you reach Gengar. If you don't play this Pokemon in the jungle, guys. But yeah, as you can see, we had a very good start. The enemy Talonflame ended up overextending. I was able to get, I believe, an assist right there, and we got some of the bees in the middle. So I instantly go back to base. I clear the jungle once again, and now we have that Sludge Bomb and Hex. And now we can throw the Sludge Bomb, and as long as we hex onto somebody who is Sludge Bumped, who is poisoned, we can keep doing it. As you can see right here, we can keep doing it. Unfortunately, I have to back out in the end there because the Ivysaur is able to heal with the little berry right there. But as you can see, I'm going out again, like I'm really playing carefully, because if you don't play carefully here, I overextend. I try to go in, I try to get another hex off, but unfortunately we get crit. Look at this, we get crit for 3k damage or something by the Greninja. Super unfortunate. Greninja bringing that scope lens, man. A little bit unlucky, but it is what it is. Nevertheless, even if I didn't get unlucky, I think it would have been just an overextension. Maybe I would get 1 kill, but I would die as well, and you never want to die as a Haunter, as a Gengar, as a Ghastly. You really want to just play smoothly until that late game, until you hit level 9 for the Unite move, so you have a little bit more of that engagement or even escaping potential, and you also just want to, you know, smoothly scale. You want to stay ahead with this build. As you can see here, is finally a good team fight where I can just go in, assassinate the Ivysaur with my team right there, and again I back out, I wait, I see a good opportunity, I go back in. Now we get our Unite move. You might want to pop it here, but no, I'm again playing carefully. We pop the Hex once again onto the Talonflame. We're able to survive. Now let's get into these held items briefly. I already showed you them at the start of this video, and they are the same as I used in my previous Gengar build. I don't think you should change anything, and they're pretty self-explanatory, so I didn't get into too much detail earlier. But yeah, we have the Wise Glasses, great special attacking item. Choice Specs, the new item on the new patch, again, very great special attack item. It also improves your early game jungle clear, which is very important for Gengar. Really a little bit of a Gengar buff at item release, because again, you have a very bad early game And if you can make that first jungle clear a little bit faster, you are a lot more competitive with some of the top tier junglers like Zeraora, Talonflame, Cinderace, and Venusaur. But yeah, as you can see, we are able to win that first Dreadnaw fight, get the Dreadnaw. We're able to keep pushing here. I don't think I'm gonna be able to score. Oh, I am able to score. Okay, very nice. I get some bonus XP off of that as well. And as you can see, I'm sitting at level 11. Very, very strong. I have to pop my Unite move because the Venusaur popped its Unite move as well. So you saw how much damage that did. Guys, I'm telling you, I say this every video, because every single gameplay we're playing against or with a Venusaur, because it's just so broken, okay? I keep repeating that. Most broken Pokemon in the game, play it for easy victories, everybody got it for free. So hey, if you're getting tired of bad luck in solo queue, pick that Venusaur, man. It is immune to bad luck. Anyway, let's get back to the actual topic at hand, that Gengar. Again, you really want to play careful. Guys, I keep repeating it, but man, this build, for some reason, is really tough to make work. I know a lot of you guys keep telling me in the comments, shurkou, you Dumbo, this is the better builds. But oh, watch this though, watch this. We go in, we go in again, we eject out, okay? So I keep my Hex ready, and now I can re-engage earlier. I can go back in onto the... that was just beautiful. Come on, man. Oh, that was clean. We can be proud of that. But yeah, as I'm saying, you really want to play careful with this build, just like I'm doing right there. You definitely want eject button. I know you have Hex that is spammable. You can also use it to jump out. But having that extra escape really helps me a lot on this build. Again, for me personally, the Shadowball Dream Eater build works way better. You have a much better early game with the Shadow Ball. With just the Sludge Bomb, you are just useless at level 5, man. At level 6 as well, and at level 7, you can start doing stuff with your Hex, but you need a couple levels to ramp up that special attack of yours, and you also ideally want these 2 moves upgraded. And now, I'm insane. Like, right now, this build is insanely strong, okay? But the same can be said for the Shadowball Dream Eater build, in my opinion, you know? I feel like it's really, really insane late game as well. I'm gonna skip this death timer. I don't think anything will happen. I think the Ivysaur ends up getting the Lucario, but other than that, not much happens. Ooh, very unfortunate Zeraora ult right there. Jesus, I would be so tilted. But hey, did they get him in the end? They did get him, and they seem like they will get that Blastoise as well, so not too bad in the end, you know? At least he got the kills, but it's so sad when you throw that Zeraora ult and the enemy just uses one of their moves that makes them immune. Gotta be careful against that Fly of Talonflame and that Feint of Cinderace, okay? Not as many Cinderace players, at least in Mastering, take that Feint anymore. But, you know, if it happens, guys, if you see the enemy, watch out with that Zeraora ult. Wait until they use that Feint. But yeah, as I'm saying, this is, by the way, a Master gameplay. I keep repeating it, but at this point, guys, pretty much every single video on this channel will be just Master gameplay from now on. It won't be, unless there's a bug. There is a huge bug right now. If you guys checked out Spraggle's channel, there is a huge bug, but it doesn't get used often. I haven't seen it yet in solo queue, so I'm very glad. I think it's complicated to use, but yeah, as you can see, we got a decent amount of damage done right there, but we end up dropping. However, this heroic little turtle man pops the Unite move, stops them from doing Zapdos. Well, he drops in the end, but the Zapdos did not get taken down. He delayed them just enough so our team can show up. And now the Lucario is doing the Zapdos, which is a big mistake. I know he sees the Zapdos at like half HP and he's like, oh man, we need to get that Zapdos, guys. But no, we're ahead. Look at the minimap. We have a full point, like a full tower of a lead, right? So we don't need Zapdos. You just risk the enemies stealing it. And now here, this is such a good macro. I instantly pour back. I wanted to defend against Ivysaur, but then luckily I see the Pikachu show up. We are able to take it down and we stop it from scoring 50, and that pretty much saved the game right there. Now in the bot lane, the Ivysaur actually wins. I'm trying to go back again, and now it is just gonna be insanely close, but someone else was able to score at the bot lane here. I remember I was thinking, oh no, we might have lost. someone else was thinking as well, they used the surrender vote, but no, the bot lane was pushed as well. Now this was really awkward that this guy got the 54 through, because I felt like someone could have defended that. Now he got a 12 as well. Now I was really sweating. Ooh, boys, was I sweating. Who won this? I actually don't remember. I think we won. Ooh, dirty, man. What was that? Like a 26 lead? Something like that? That was crazy, guys. Absolutely insane, man. I upvote all my teammates. Great effort in the end. A little bit risky, a little bit close, but it worked in the end. Again, I was able to make this build work after like 2 or 3 games. I think this was a pretty decent showcase, especially in the late game. We did a ton of damage. As you can see, we did 28%, the Zeraora out-damaging me, but other than that, I pretty much have the most, even more than the enemy Greninja, who did an amazing job as well. So again, you can make this build work. For me personally, the other one worked much better. I see the appeal to this one, guys. Late game, you really just, like you just destroy them, man. You're just a machine, you know? You just spam that hex and you just AoE deal so much damage. That's the main appeal. The other build is strictly single target, but I feel like the range is higher, it's easier to hit, it's more consistent, better early game. So yeah, take it as you will, guys. Make your own decision, try out both builds. I definitely think you can make both work. Lots of people prefer this one. I think Gengar is pretty well balanced at this point, man. Maybe buff this build a little bit, especially early game. Give something to the Sludge Bomb so it's a little bit better early game. But other than that, super cool Pokemon, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure to subscribe, ring the notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!